Here, let me move for you so we can get you in.
Let me get in here.
Yeah.
Next time you do that.
Okay.
All right.
All right, folks. What do you think?
It looks closer, doesn't it?
I think we look attractive. You do my hair. Anyway. We're rolling here.
We have a new stand.
How do you like it? Do
you like it better?
You like this here?
Leah, how do you feel about the stand?
Yeah, on Sunday, February 28th,
I know.
2021. Number 36.
Oh my God.
Yep.
I'm going to be working on the newsletter this week for the month of February. People that aren't aware, we have a site on Ravelry. It's under the community, the group. We're a group on Ravelry. I will post the newsletter there, just like that.
It's on the Flock Around the Table group.
Oh yeah, the Flock Around the Table group.
Because we're Flock Around the Table.
Oh.
And I'm Deb.
And Sue.
And Mika.
And we're back again to play with you today.
We're like
on Sundays.
the Locust. They're supposed to be coming back this year as well.
Oh, but
really?
we're never going to go away like they do.
That's true. That's
We
true.
are an irritant.
We travel,
We're
but we
gonna-
don't.
We're going to be an irritant for them forever.
It's like a rash.
Yeah. So this is pretty spiffy, guys.
Yeah.
Look, you can see my new shirt. It says Holy Cannoli. Isn't that cute?
Holy cannoli.
Like the Godfather. Did you get it?
I got it.
Okay.
I
just
got
like-
it.
I didn't. I just thought cannoli. I didn't put it
yeah.
together until my husband said something. He's like, you
That's
know,
why he's sitting still with his tux on and everything. Like it
you didn't know.
Wow.
No.
Okay.
I've never watched The Godfather completely through. Never. It has been a bit here, a bit there, some here.
But
Watching
you
it
do
over
that
there.
with movies.
I do that all the time with movies.
Yeah.
I'm not in the theater. I'm good, but at home, if I get a distraction, I'm out. Except for Star Wars. That's the only one that I totally watch completely.
I can vouch for that.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I didn't watch it.
I don't know
Did
why
you were?
she didn't, but she should have watched it because Star Wars is like the best thing in the whole world. I even bought a new Star Wars shirt too. Maybe I'll wear that next week. That's what my husband said. He's like, "Well, you're really into these T-shirts lately." I said, "I don't know why. I just am. You know, I haven't been to Coles for a while, and that could be why." I go.
Okay, I don't know that I get the connection, but do you get T-shirts at Kohl's?
T-shirts at Kohl's all the time?
No, I get my like button-down shirts. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
those. I mean, I get more. I don't get a lot of T-shirts at Kohl's. I get the nicer shirts and things like that. You know, your.
I figured that you just have this addiction to squishy mail.
Well, I do, but
And
not as bad as
You have the addiction.
You
to
have the
squishy
major
mail.
addiction. Your addiction is greater than
You know
mine.
what? Okay, I have to confess. I've sent Deb a message. She and I had talked about the fact that I needed to be shopping more from my coffee table.
Yeah.
You need to be shopping more from your coffee table?
Anyway, and
all right. I'm with
instead
you.
of buying new stuff,
using
what's already there.
I mean, nobody would even know.
Nobody would even know.
For sure.
And I said, "Oh, Deb, you're right. That's what I'll do." And then
you went online and shopped?
And then I went online, but I said to her, it's just one skein.
Yeah,
and it was one skein only because I couldn't figure out how to order two, I confess. And then I said, but that's it.
You didn't like up the quantity? Or put it in your cart
Don't,
twice?
no.
Don't judge.
Obviously I didn't because I didn't.
Don't judge. Stop judging.
Telling me now does not help. Anyway. And then I came across this really pretty yarn with yellow in it on Instagram. And so I had to order that. And then Sue sent me a link to a new dyer.
Thank you, Patty.
Thank you, Patty. Or not thank you, Patty. Anyway, so I had to order from her.
I forwarded that to her so she could see it. I went on the website as well.
It was nice.
Yeah.
They had lots of nice colors. Anyway, so...
we'll be seeing that in a couple weeks.
Yeah, probably.
When it gets here, you'll see it. I would like to propose...
Dyer's name. It was a very unique dyer name.
It was very unique. I probably could figure it out on my phone. We'll talk about it when it comes.
We'll talk about it later.
but it's the shopping from my table has gone by the wayside.
Okay, well that lasted 12 seconds, so
Yeah,
we're
well,
gonna, you know.
And my cleaning.
Well, it lasts while you're not online.
Well, I'm not near the coffee table.
Okay, that's true.
When you're sitting at the table,
Right.
having breakfast, discussing these things, it's completely different than at home.
When I'm at home alone.
Alone with no supervision.
And Harley doesn't care.
Yeah.
It's
Harley
the
just
with no
wants peanut
supervision
brittle.
part that's...
Oh.
Peanut brittle and focaccia.
Focaccia. So last week, Sue gave us focaccia. She had baked a focaccia bread.
Yep.
So she had cut it up, and she'd given me 4 pieces of focaccia, which I
shared.
Well, apparently, one evening I had a couple of pieces, and Harley kind of looked at me like, that looks tasty. So I put it back, the leftovers in the Ziploc bag, put it back in my Sunday bag, which I bring with me every Sunday. Didn't think another thing about it. Apparently Harley did, because he got up in the middle of the night, got in the bag, pulled out the bag of focaccia, ate one of the pieces.
He got it open?
He chewed through it.
Through the bag.
So I'm sure there's
Through the
plastic
bag,
in his digestive system.
Oh, good.
Probably.
So the next morning I get up and he's on the floor and he's kind of wrestling with something. And I thought, what have you got? He had the other piece of focaccia trying to get it out of the bag. And I tried to pull it away from him because I was just going to take it out of the bag and give it to him because he licked it all. And he growled at me. It was like, God damn, you're not taking my focaccia.
Well, but then she made the mistake of texting me saying that Harley liked the focaccia just as well out of my yarn bag or something like that. And I just texted back. I'm like, well, Harley's learning that there's food associated with yarn.
Yeah, he's
You're
got it
just
down.
like-
He's got it down pat.
Well, he does. I mean, there was a...
That's like when she comes back from Sue's house, I need to check that yarn
Check that
bag.
yarn bag.
Because there's probably going to be food in it.
It's Sunday. Okay, yeah, there's going to be food
That's
in
making
there.
you're making that dog sound a whole lot
I was
smarter than
thinking
he
about
is.
sending chili home with you, but I don't know if you really want him to be finding chili in your yarn
Well, I
bag.
wouldn't leave it in my yarn bag.
Okay.
I put it in the refrigerator.
Now, Abner sticks his nose in mine.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times I'll come home with my coffee cup that we've kind of cleaned up and it smells, vanilla-ish. So
It smells yummy.
He'll stick his nose in there, but he doesn't.
Harley isn't overt like that.
No, I know.
He isn't like checking it out. Only when I'm asleep and he's up and he starts digging. And one time he pulled out, the yarn that you guys brought me from For Pearls.
Right.
Is in a plastic bag.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he wanted to see whether or not
He
it was
pulled
really,
that out.
Right.
Oh, because it was in a plastic
bag.
bag.
He pulled it out
Yeah.
and it was laying on the floor and I thought,
You little devil.
apparently it wasn't tasty. So
he
he didn't
gave up
hurt
on it.
anything. It just was laying there.
Right.
But Harley is a wizard.
Okay,
Well,
so
that's
I
good.
have to tell you guys this. I don't think I've told you this story, and if Tori watches this, I may be in trouble. But
Okay.
Tori, don't watch.
Turn off right now.
Spoiler alert. Tori, go away. Go to
Tori,
the bathroom.
go away.
Come on back.
So
We'll be back.
Tori and I used to take a week and go camping. We did it several years in a row. And we primitive camped. So, your meals were cooked on the fire and blah, 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 blah. And the first year that we decided to do this, we're in a state park. So we have our own, little plot and whatnot. And we had a huge tent because she was going to bring a girlfriend and blah, blah, blah. So we had this big tent. And the girlfriend couldn't come. And we have all of our... It started to rain.
Girlfriend was smart.
Yeah. It started to rain, which is really great when you're camping.
In a tent.
When you're in a tent, it is kind of nice. And
Only if you don't have to go to the bathroom.
so I told my daughter, I said, if it's paper, throw it into the tent or in the car, because we needed paper to start a fire the next day. So, but we had been warned, no food, because of the raccoons. We're in Minnesota, southern Minnesota. So no food in with you because of the raccoons. Okay. So I wake up in the middle of the night because I hear scratching.
I would have been.
And
I'd have been in the car.
It had been raining. It had been raining, so it sounded almost like rain hitting the tent.
Okay.
But then it's like this little scratching. And I went, the heck, it's the middle of the night. You're out in a tent. Tori is sleeping right beside me. So I grab the flashlight. And I turn the flashlight on. And there's a raccoon inside the tent with us. Inside the tent. We had a double wall. The damn raccoon had unzipped the outside screen and the yes, I'm serious.
Gosh.
Yes. So here's this fucking raccoon inside the tent with us, and Tori can overreact at times, and you don't want to piss off a cornered raccoon.
No.
So I opened up the rest of the tent because I just want the raccoon to leave.
Right.
Obviously, I opened up the rest of it as nonchalantly as possible. And I managed to get the raccoon shooed out without further injury.
Right.
So I told, he had been chewing on the corner of a Cheez-Its box. Now there was no plastic inside of it because we'd thrown that portion away. It was just an empty Cheez-Its box, but it probably smelled like food.
Sure.
Hello, because it was a Cheez-Its box. Every single night, that whole week,
he came back.
He came into the tent every single night, and I didn't find anything, and then would leave. And I thought, what the flock of birds? Like, I'm not gonna wait. You can't padlock it. Then he would get pissed,
and he's gonna eat a hole through it.
And he's gonna slash a hole through the tent to get in. So yeah.
Oh my God.
So we had a visitor of a freaking raccoon every single night.
Did you name him?
No.
See, now Deb would have named him.
But that particular State Farm,
out of the tent so that he could go and
Well,
if you piss him off, he's going to eat my tire, and I'm never going to.
Oh God!
we inadvertently fed those raccoons. We didn't try to actually. We were. We were like not wanting to feed them, so we were doing everything in our power not to. And then we duct taped our cooler of our food both ways, the short way and the long way, and then we set the picnic table on top of the cooler, and the fucking raccoon still got into the damn thing. I can't,
He's probably still up there telling everybody about the story.
They stole all of our food.
He's telling the story
especially
about
the eggs.
These naive campers. These naive campers.
Right.
Hey, back when I was young.
They were probably had a little powwow every night and saying, hey, I know the perfect campsite to go to.
You
right?
Here. Yeah. Watch me. Hey.
Who's got the lockpick?
Yeah.
I swear to God. I was like, and there was guys that were camping in the site next to us. Older gentlemen, like 60s.
Oh my God.
70s.
Oh my God.
Well, whatever. But there was like 6 of them that were there, and they built this. We called them the Blue Hilton guys because they came every year at the same week, and they constructed a cabin out of PVC pipe and blue tarp, and they had a freaking a coal burning stove inside of it and bunk beds and shit. It was not a tent. It was a cabin made out of PVC pipe and blue tarp.
That'd be amazing.
They had carpet, for God's sake. I can't make this shit up. The Blue Hilton guy, yeah. At any rate, we loved them to death. So we always found out when they were going to be and what state park they were going to be in, so that we could be right next to them. Yeah.
Right. Well, then you had protection. You had guys who knew what they were doing.
And, they were great.
You know what I mean?
And, they were great.
They
couldn't protect you from the raccoons.
Not the raccoons. Well, they told us. They're like, no, you have to padlock your coolers.
Yeah, but then they
won't get into anything unless you padlock it.
I can't imagine that'd be something.
I'm like, I didn't have a padlock, but I had duct tape, so I duct taped it.
So duct taped it. That
no, duct tape doesn't work.
Doesn't work either. They can chew right through that.
I call them ninja raccoons.
Oh yeah,
they are ninjas. They're little ninjas.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to wake up to the beady eyes like that. I'd be like...
No, and I never told Tori that, so sorry, Tori. I never told you that there was a raccoon visitor every single night.
There was a little raccoon coming in and just going,
hi, Tori. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, I did never.
She would have
never told
her
her that.
She knew.
No, she would have. At
probably
the
would've
time,
freaked out.
she was a lot
She probably
younger.
would have
She
slept in the car, or
Well,
she
that's
would have
figured.
stayed up to watch for him.
I
You know
think
what I
she
mean?
would have freaked out, and
Really?
and then at the time, 'cause
Well,
this was many
okay.
years ago.
Yeah.
I think she would have freaked out, and I think we might have had an issue then.
Because
they will.
the tent will scatter around and bounce off walls.
Yeah,
and
there
everything.
could have been a problem if she.
Are you enjoying yourself then?
Well, every time
She's
you do a
untangling.
thing, it tangles up.
I know.
So
What are you doing?
helical.
Well, I know that.
A cowl.
A towel.
Cowl.
Oh, a cowl.
COWL. Cowl.
I thought, well, that was an awfully fancy towel.
Kind of like a Mika cowl,
Oh.
but just helical.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, big tube, and I will join ends of tubes together.
Oh, so you're gonna go all the way around and round and round and
Yeah,
round.
I'm gonna do till I'm done
Like
with
a
all
Mika
three,
cowl.
like a Mika cowl.
Okay, well that makes
Yeah,
sense.
this is easy.
This is your sitting and knitting.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Besides, she had to walk to the other end of the house to get her.
Yeah,
little
the
Mpito
Mpito,
project,
I
so.
just couldn't.
I did notice
It's on sabbatical.
when
Yeah.
I did watch this. We do look at because we're knitting, so you can
Are we
sit up.
slumping?
I think we're slumping a little. I think
No, we're not. Oh, well,
I think we're slumping.
Which way do you want me to move it? Do we want to move it? Do I want to push this down and wangle that
No,
up?
because it's super hard to adjust.
Is it?
oh,
Yeah. It's not gonna stay
Wait.
there.
Oh, I
Oh
don't
my
know that
God.
I like that.
I don't either. Hey guys, we're just having a few technical. Wait, no.
Yeah.
Now you're going to have to just see us close up because now I can't figure out how to get it back to where it was. Whoa, there's the table. Hey, Sue's going to be really pissed at me in about 2 seconds.
I don't know if she's going to wait that long.
I don't think so. I think she's going to come over here and fix it. Sorry, guys.
Still got
We can put it on hold if you want.
a thing to put the
A thing. Now that's perfect. Damn you anyway. What the flock of birds is this going on? Look at this.
But I still don't. I think it's gonna.
We're a little close today. We'll figure it out by next week.
No, it's okay.
I
mean,
like
it's
this
okay.
actually. This is really
Although-
good.
It's gonna fall.
I can see. No, it's
You
not.
think?
We're fine.
Why would it fall?
I
It's
don't
not
know.
gonna fall. So you're working on your helical.
I'm working on my
Hey.
helical because it's easy.
You can
Yeah,
go.
don't. It's just a freaking.
Oh,
I need to turn them off.
okay. Just a notification. Got it. Okay. I thought it was something I was supposed to know, and I didn't know that I didn't
Do you
know.
think I would put
nothing.
something up, like a teleprompter up there for you to read off of? I can think. We're not scripted. How would you? What?
Well, I don't know these things, you know. I mean, forget it, you know. But whatever.
Oh.
So,
Oh my gosh. So yeah, I just worked. I pulled this out yesterday because we had friends over, and I wanted something that I didn't have to look at, watch, or pay attention to, and this is one of those.
This
I
is
did-
perfect, like when you're visiting somewhere,
Yes.
because like
Or you're in a freaking movie theater or something because
Right.
you legitimately don't need to pay attention.
right, you don't, and you can watch the world
Yeah.
go by versus
Yeah.
watching your knitting,
Right.
and then you don't miss anything.
Right.
So yeah,
I did get the big
Yeah.
O written up.
yep.
It's being technically edited.
There you go.
I'm not going to wait for it to be
Test knitted.
test knitted.
I
That
don't
would take
think
forever.
it's-
It's not complicated.
No, and that would take a long time
It
for
would take a
someone to
while
get through it.
for somebody to get through it. I'm not going to worry about that. It's not that difficult.
It's one
And
of those patterns that
I'll probably have it next week.
and if you did come up to it, it's an easy enough pattern to just
Ad lib.
ad lib. Like,
Yeah.
okay, screw it, I'm just going to knit two together here. Or
Yeah.
Adjustment is somebody's quality over there.
Yeah, well, she would be able to do it really easily.
Yeah, totally.
Because
Yeah.
I just make the whole damn thing up.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I did when I did this one. So
I just want to take a second to say good morning to my Saturday lunch group. Had a nice lunch with Karen and Jen and Tony. So
Aw,
it was good lunching
nice.
with you, and I'll just wanted to say hello to you all because I know you watch. In Tony's case, I think she just listens, but that's okay. She does
listen. That's okay.
One of these days, we're going to hear about somebody's going to be on traffic going, there's this crazy lady on 60 whatever street swerving. Looks like she's laughing in there. Some cop, some helicopter's going to be looking at her going, because she's listening to us, and she's like, oh my God, those guys are so crazy as the car goes all over.
Oh, you know what? I was at the yarn shop on Thursday. I had to pick up some yarn, which I'll talk about. And there were 2 shoppers in there.
Right.
And Katie, the owner, said, oh, there's Mika. Mika's good with colors. Come over and help this lady pick out the colors that she's going to use. So I did because
that's what you do.
That's what I do. I have a few skills, and that's one of them. So in the course of the conversation,
the other one is shopping.
Yeah.
Online. So I grabbed one of our business cards that are there at the shop. And I said, oh, here, you need to have this. And she, oh, what is this? And I told her about our podcast. And we laughed. And I said, oh, yes, I can give you an autograph and all this stuff. So,
right. For fuck's sake. No way.
No, I said we're not that famous.
She wished she had said that, but she didn't.
So I said, well, I'm not famous enough yet. You probably don't want my autograph. Anyway, so she and her friend, I gave one to each of them, and I told them to watch, and I told them to comment that, oh, something about I'm the lady that you met in the shop.
Yeah.
And I've not seen it yet, so I don't think they've watched yet. So if you're watching today, comment.
Yeah.
But that was fun.
Okay, so my, since you brought that up, I'm going to bring this up. One of my credit department ladies at my work, she lives up in Canada.
Okay.
She was emailing Jamie about something, auditors and blah, blah, blah. And Jamie had said something about my exasperation hat.
Oh, no!
And said, oh, you should, Sue will make you a fuck hat. So in the course of this, Jamie comes to me and says, would you send Cheryl a copy of, or a photo of your fuck hat? So I did. I sent her a photo of it. And we emailed back and forth a few times. And she's like, I go, do you just want me to send it? Because she was like, this should be my audit hat. And I'm like, you want me to just send it to you? And she goes, yes, please. So it is going to be. And then I said, well, isn't it in Canada, isn't it a toque? And of course I spelled it incorrectly. Toque.
Toque.
Oh, because in Canada, a hat is a toque.
Oh, a hat is, right, because I've seen that.
A hat is a toque. Yeah. And I spelled it wrong because I'm American and I'm stupid. I don't know how to spell toque.
We have trouble with the metric system and with the language.
Yeah. Toque.
I think it's Touque. But at any rate, I didn't spell it with a Q at all. I mean, I was way off. I don't know. But of course I sent it to her in an email and that way, and she comes back and she spells it correctly, and so I said, oh, of course I'll send it to you. So my fuck hat is gonna be shipped off to, it's gonna be an international hat now.
There you go.
It's going to Canada.
There you have it.
It's going to Canada.
There you have it.
On my next shipment to Canada, I'm not going to send it by itself. I'm going to send it on a skid. I'm going to send a hat on a skid.
Here, dig it out.
I'm just going to slip it into the middle. Yeah.
So you may
those customs people, they really are.
They may not be too happy.
I don't know how to create a customs docs for a hat that I'm just giving away. So
yeah.
I'm just going to stick it in the middle of a pallet going, I'm going to smuggle it in, Cheryl. I'm going to smuggle your hat in.
If there's any customs people listening, you're not in the job, so forget it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think that would be a big,
I don't think so.
Deal to them.
I think if they did see it, if they did open up the pallet, they may think, oh my God, somebody lost their hat. And then they're going to go, oh my God, this is not my hat. And then, it's not going to get there.
Or, Or, I like this hat.
Yeah.
It's mine. This is going to be my hat.
See, but that's one problem with it is because if you actually, if it were to say get ripped off, you kind of know where it belongs. You know what I mean? Because they're so,
I don't know.
It's a really cute hat.
On
Well,
their head.
meaning, no, meaning if like she wears the hat, right, at work, and somebody thinks,
oh, she won't wear it into work.
They take the hat.
She
you know,
wouldn't.
or you're
She wouldn't wear it into work.
in a bar or in a restaurant and you set it down, you know, and then somebody takes it, you know, you kind of know.
Well, because it's so famous now because it's been on our podcast. That hat is.
Oh, absolutely.
Cheryl, you're going to be famous.
Yeah, you're going to be totally famous. It's going to be so cool. She's actually got an order for, what, 22 of them now?
I think, yeah. And I can't even make it through this number two.
Yeah, I know.
Number 2 is I still haven't even gotten to color work part of it yet.
Yeah, and that's going to be a good one. That's a fancy
That
one.
will be a good one.
Yeah, those colors are really pretty.
Well, yeah.
That's my I'm waiting project now, and I have not waiting at work at all lately. No.
I actually brought stuff yesterday because I got my, ta-da, my first shot yesterday.
Look at them. Tasty white arms.
I know. Don't you love that?
Mine are just as pasty.
Mine are just as pasty,
I'm not even going to show you.
Yep.
Mine are just as pasty.
And so I did have stuff with me because I thought, okay, I got to sit for 15 minutes at least. You know, I did
get all of 15 minutes worth of knitting done.
Yeah, I get 15 minutes of knitting done. Now I wrote an email, a text message instead. But it was so easy and so breezy. I wasn't even in there more than a few minutes.
You know, like 20 minutes total.
Well, Mikey, I got home. Then I went to the grocery store afterwards, and I got home like in about an hour and a half total, right? Going to the store the whole bit. And he's like, did you go to the store? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, and you got your shot? He was like so surprised that it didn't take so long because, you know, we see all these, and I think it's only because you see them on TV, like in California, these people are in lines in their cars,
forever,
you know, and then it just goes on. And here they're, you know, you make an appointment. They don't even let you in the building if you're not within a half hour of the time, you know, so you can't even like go early thinking, oh, I'll get my shot at 4:15 instead of 4:30, you know. No, they're very, you know, they check it and say, yep. He looked at his watch and he says, okay, you're with, you know, like, okay, you can go in. And I'm like, because he did tell some lady she had to wait outside. So, you know,
you're too early.
She was
you have to wait
wearing
outside.
a fuck hat.
Could have been.
It probably was.
Yeah, it could have
she
been
had
that.
her fuck hat on.
No, she didn't. I'm trying to think if she had a hat on.
It doesn't matter.
Really doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't.
It doesn't matter.
No? Okay.
No. What are you, other than your Mpito, what else are you working on?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's talk about knitting.
Let's talk about knitting.
Really? Why would we do something like that? This is only a knitting podcast.
I don't have a clue.
Stop. And Patty, thank you for that picture because my sister's going to try and put it on a shirt. It's this really cute squirrel dressed up like a fancy lady.
We'll find out. Talk about your knitting.
Yeah. This is our renewal cowl that Katie wrote from our yarn shop. Here it's on a person, so I can maybe show you this picture here. See, it's a cowl that she made with our renewal yarn for our Roving Indiana.
From Leading Men.
Leading Men, and it's a free download. It's called Renewal Cowl.
For a minute, so go on to Ravelry and get it because I think after the first week.
And Katie made up little kits with our colors, brown, green, and blue, and the renewal yarn. Yeah. Anyway, and I worked on it, and I'm through the first color section.
That's really
pretty.
That is really pretty.
This is the section which is way down here. Okay, it's down here.
So you're knitting from the bottom up?
Yeah, you knit from the bottom up. I'm moving up to this section here, which is this part right here. Okay, this is where I'm going next. I'm not sure it's like 14 inches long. That's a long cowl.
Well, it'll be
you can alter.
I'm going to.
Yeah,
and I think what I might do is I might just do these two, and then I would do these two in a different one because there's two sections. The knit yarn over knit into the same stitch with the yarn in back going this way.
Stop.
No, I'm talking.
Stop.
No.
I want you to stop talking.
No, I'm not stop talking.
Because
this is a new thing.
I know, but you got to stop telling patterns over a podcast.
I'm not telling patterns, but I'm telling you what is the new latest stitch.
Yeah, and stop. Because some people you have to pay for patterns, so stop. You can't do that.
Well, I'm
you
not
can't
saying
stop.
that.
But you were.
But this pattern's free.
It's free for now.
You always picking on me.
Yes,
I was just talking about this new stitch that's really pretty cool.
I know.
Because it makes this really nice lacy pattern. And I guess because I've noticed it, I've seen it in more than 18 different patterns.
I
know.
know.
You have way too many patterns.
Yeah.
Is that all you're working on?
You need to
that
stop.
and my
And your Mpito.
My Mpito, and I did 2 rows every day this week.
Oh, on
my
painted bricks.
Painted bricks.
2 rows.
2
every
rows
day.
Every day. I now have down to 15.
Valerie, she is doing good.
15 rows left, but I'm moving it to 1 row because
you don't want to finish too fast.
Yeah,
it's becoming too much. It's an hour and a half to
do a row.
Just about to go down and back, and that's without any interruption, and then I'm not getting anything else done. You know what I mean? So I had a rough week, so that's the only reason this has gotten as far as it got this week.
What do you mean you had a rough week?
I think just medically I was off. My blood sugars are off, and
I'm
I
sorry.
Yeah, I was just kind of sitting and knitting. So that made a big difference with painted bricks.
Yeah, that made it okay. Well, all right. Well, at least you got along. At least you got farther along on painted bricks.
Right, and so I've decided that I'm going to do 1 row because I'm down to like 15 more rows, and then the borders, and then you do like so it's really not that much more. So I
you
figured
could have this done in a month.
Oh yeah,
If I
was going to say 2 weeks, but
no.
But the border is
huge.
The border is monstrous.
Yes,
and there'll be like 750 stitches per row on the border.
Do not count that.
No, I think it finally ends up in the 600s
per row.
Per row.
Yeah,
600s per row.
Yeah.
And think about that. 600. How many stitches is this?
I don't know.
Okay, so if it's 120, you can, that still takes some time. This is 180, and this still takes me time.
I was working on, yesterday I was working on my bendy arrow, and I'm on the section where I need to get it to 156 stitches, and that took me like 10 minutes to get across each row, and it's only at like 145 stitches, so I'm a slow knitter, guys, I guess.
Well, and I am too, and I get going, and then I do pretty good for the first 2/3, and then that last third of the row, I keep looking. Am I there yet? Am I there yet?
You're like that in a car too.
Yeah, I am. So, and then Mika gave me.
Are we there yet? Mm-hmm.
And then Mika gave me some. Lolo did it this morning. Logo Biggity for one of a kind La Dama del Fuego. See, pinky colors, and I'm going to make a hat, I think.
Yeah, I think that I was going to make a sweater, but when I ordered, I misordered and ordered 1 instead of 7 or 8, whatever.
I probably would have noticed the difference at checkout.
You would think.
The difference in price, I'd have been like, that's off.
Yeah.
That should have been...
I got that for
whoa, that was a good deal.
That happened when I was in...
I don't have a good excuse. I don't know what I did. But...
Yeah, when I was in Iceland and I bought Icelandic wool for Kristen. She wanted to do a sweater, right? Mm-hmm. And she's a great knitter, so the sweater looks like the pattern. And I used the credit card and I bought it, and in Icelandic it's like, 250,000 kronos or whatever. Right, dollars. And then when I get back and the conversion comes through, it was only like $75.
Oh.
And Kristen's like, are you sure? And I said, well, that's all that was charged on my credit card because I did 2 different transactions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I was so stunned. And she's like, okay, well, we'll get 3 sweaters next time.
Yeah, next time you go.
Can
we actually spend a sweater quantity?
Yeah.
Icelandic wool is a little scratchy, isn't it?
Yeah, it can be.
Woolly.
It's woolly.
Woolly.
But you know what they do is they line the mittens and they put a band on their hats with this really soft, flannelly,
yeah, you talked about the
fleece. And I find that and it adds a little extra,
You know what Leah does with her woolly colorwork hats? She lines it with cashmere.
Well, of course.
She knits some cashmere inserts.
I was looking at
so that it's soft on your head.
Yeah, I was looking at cashmere yesterday, thinking if I want to do a sweater, I want to do it in cashmere
speaking of soft on your body.
You don't want to do cashmere? I love
No,
cashmere.
I have, my mother has a friend. Well, she has many friends.
Mom.
That's good.
And yeah, and this one friend, Jane, and if you're watching, Jane, hello. I have knit for her in the past, and the first thing I knit for her made me swear a lot.
Yeah. she learned the F word, I think.
I perfected it. And
Which Sue took over.
The second thing was
Coined my phrase.
oh, honey. And the second one was a broomstick lace. And I thought, I can do that. And it turned out I couldn't. So I had somebody else make the broomstick lace one. So she sent me this one.
Carol.
Oh, Carol.
Carol.
She sent me
My
this
bad, I thought it
pattern,
was Carly.
which is called Copycat Cowl by Verna Glass. I don't know if you can get that up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
And she said, I want
Yeah, that looks really easy.
Oh, yeah, real tough.
it's
That would be cute in this color.
and it calls for a bulky.
It calls for worsted.
It calls for a worsted. About whatever it said. Anyway, and this is Malabrigo. And this is how far along I am. So she wanted a burgundy, and this is kind of a bit of a mottled black and burgundy put together. So I think it's going to be really pretty.
Mulled wine.
Yeah, it's more like mulled wine. You're right.
Yeah, looky.
She said aubergine. I don't know what color aubergine is, so this is the color she got. But
It turned out really nice.
feel it. It is really, really soft.
Yeah.
So-
Well, Malabrigo's like that.
Yeah. It's Malabrigo Rios.
Yeah.
And I'd tell you the colorway, except then I'd have to kill you. No, it's stuck in there somewhere.
Well, then I'd have to you to be quiet because you can't tell that sort of stuff online.
What?
Because they're telling me I can't talk about knit
You know
yarn
you
over
can't,
knit.
You can't tell the entire pattern.
I
You can't-
wasn't. I
you
was
can't
just.
even tell the stitch. Just don't. It's a pretty stitch.
It's a nice stitch.
Okay.
It's a new stitch.
No, it's not.
It's new to you.
It's new to me.
It's new to you.
Okay. The other thing I've been working on is my sweater.
The sweater.
The sweater. And this is how far I am on the sweater. And it was nice in that there we are. I could begin to see how the yarn was going to knit up.
Yeah.
In terms of, the colors and so forth. And I think I'm going to be very happy with it.
Yeah.
I am.
That's nice.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many times did you start that one over?
This one I started just like
Once.
twice.
Twice. That's good. But I like that.
That's the
The shoulder thing.
yeah.
Nice.
And that goes all the way down the arm.
Oh, nice.
The pearl.
Yeah, the
side?
pearl.
Pearl thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
neat.
Nice.
So, and this
Cool.
is ridiculous yarn. And it is worsted. No? Yes?
No,
Okay.
it's
Worsted.
Worsted.
Yes, it is worsted.
It's not bulky. It's worsted.
It's worsted.
It's thicker than what she normally uses.
Yeah. But I normally use
Fingering.
fingering. So anyway, so that's coming along. And then,
What's the sweater called? Do you know the pattern?
yeah, it is called Flax.
Oh, Flax. That we talked about that last week.
We've talked about it before.
Yeah.
It is a,
Had it up last
it's
week.
from the Simple Collection. It's a Flax tin can knits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So it is coming along.
Right.
Next week
Awesome.
I'll probably have more done.
You'll be finished with it next
Oh,
week.
hell no.
She'll be doing the sleeves next week.
Oh yeah, that's it. Because I can't wait to do sleeves.
It's short sleeve, isn't it?
No.
Uh-oh.
Okay. And then my
short arms.
Your third project?
This is my proposed project. And this would be a short sleeve tee. But this is my new yarn bag.
Someone
I learned
else's
to knit
yarn.
You
in
learned how to
prison.
knit in prison.
Someone else's prison one is still sitting in the machine because she can't figure out how to get the needle out.
This is my yarn from the Stranger Things Club.
We need to go to prison.
We'll
figure it out in
We'll
prison.
figure it out in prison. No, I just want to stop
This is
in
your
for the
Stranger
day.
Things.
This is the yarn for my Stranger Things yarn club.
Look how fun that's going to be.
And I'm thinking I'm going to do a fade.
Oh, I think I like that.
You think so? And that's Savvy Skeins. And I've,
Oops.
I love me my Savvy Skeins. But
This is more just the blues. This adds you a little bit of a brown and the gold. This is the orange, kind of in here.
and that's got some brown. That one's got some brown in it. So we'll go with that
Tempted to
one.
go this way,
Yeah, that's what I think of them too.
like that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you may have to slip
Whatever.
something else in there.
But
Anyway,
yeah.
and then I also have a skein of wisteria, which I thought if I didn't ran out, then this could be the very last one.
Wow.
So that's my next proposition. And I'm thinking a slork sleeve.
A slort sleeve.
Slort sleeve
Gotta
sweater.
have foot sleeve.
And my yarn bag is big enough to hold all these skeins of yarn.
That's wonderful.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, I guess I should figure out how to get the needle out of that machine.
Yep.
I looked at it
It's
3
okay.
times this week and went, I'm not ready for a fight with it.
You weren't
I don't want to
feeling
fight with it.
well.
And
Yeah,
I
you
wasn't
weren't
feeling
well,
good,
so there you go.
Yeah. So, and I haven't told Mikey yet because then he gets the whole, all the
You haven't told
tools.
him about what?
The needle being
needle
stuck in there. He gets the whole tools out.
Oh yeah.
From the regular set of tools to the micro tools to the metric tools.
Jamie gets so excited if he gets to get the minuscule.
The
tool.
minuscule tools, yeah.
The minuscule tools are the best.
Yeah, and he's always so I thought about taking him, but he's home, so I can't sneak it out to get it over there because sometimes I'll just take it to them and then they fix it to
Them being the
to
repair
Costco.
shop.
No, yeah, send them because going to the repair shop and then take it in, and they're really good. I mean, they'll go like this. Turn it off, turn it on, and it'll go clunk, clunk, and then raise, and I'll be like, okay, that's it, thanks, bye. But I do that at home, and it doesn't work. It's no different than going.
It's like Tim and computers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have him work on a computer, and he turns it off, turns it on, and says, I don't know what your problem is, Mom.
Yeah, exactly. So,
And I want to say, so then I say, I love you, Tim. You're such a special person.
and he goes, okay, Mom.
That's
Okay,
why
Mom.
whenever I have an issue with my computer, that's the first thing that I do is I turn it off and turn it back on at least 3 times before I call my tech person.
Yeah, that's
Well,
a
you
good
only
idea.
3 times at least.
Well, you said you only have one tech person.
Yeah, I do only have one tech person.
And it's
Wow.
for an international company, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they could get another one.
Nice. Yeah, one
But-
in each country.
Just think, that tech person rules.
He's got job security.
He's got job security, and he's sitting back
No.
there going, I got
No,
these
but
guys.
for sure I don't call him or I don't bug him
Oh, any more?
any more than I absolutely have to.
Right.
Yeah. I want you to notice that there was no new yarn involved in any of that. Oh, except for the Malabrigo.
Except for the
Except
the
for all
Lolo
of
Biggity.
that other
The Lolo Biggity.
Well, but that was a yarn club, and I got it over the course of several months. And
Keep justifying.
I have the best looking
You notice
coffee
we're
table.
falling for this? We're falling for this big time.
I have the best looking coffee table because it's covered in yarn. And I know my cleaning lady looks at this and shakes her head. And
Sue's got a good coffee table over there for yarn.
That it would stash yarn because that's like a chest.
I
as
don't
well.
have a coffee table.
well, I don't either because it's covered in yarn. Anyway,
No coffee involved.
my cleaning lady tries to clean it up, and she'll get like one of my.
That's her job.
Well, yeah, but
Oh.
she'll there. I have a project bag, and she has stuffed that sucker full of skeins of yarn, and it's like. And I pull it all out and look at it again because I don't know what's in there. And I've got several bags that she has.
Do you take a picture of the coffee table so you can put it back together the way it was?
No, but you know what?
No, but I'm sure you find new yarn every single time.
Speaking of that,
I
was-
didn't know I had that.
I didn't either.
It's pretty yarn.
I was rifling through my coffee table and I found a squishy envelope.
But you hadn't even opened?
That I hadn't even opened.
Oh,
you need a 12-step program.
Yeah, we got to get an intervention
going.
going.
Mail and you're not even opening it.
Well, okay, I know why I didn't open it.
Yeah, that's it.
I opened it, and it was a skein of black and a skein of white from Savvy Skeins.
Oh, please.
And I knew what it was. I mean, I knew what I'd ordered. I knew what it was, and I put it aside because because
you didn't need it.
Didn't need it right then.
At the moment.
But I like to have black and white on hand. So, but really? Yes, I did find an envelope I hadn't opened.
She needs help.
I think so. I think we got to do an intervention.
Oh, come on. Dog. The rest of you are just like me.
Let's get Snoop Dogg here. Come on,
well,
Snoop.
Except for Sue.
I'm not like that.
Marsha, where are you?
Yeah, Marsha, where are you when we need you?
But Marsha wouldn't have gotten white and black. She just would have gotten gray.
Right, that's true. I bet she's got many packages of gray lying around.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So Marsha's
our felted garden lady.
Yeah.
And she looks very attractive in gray, which I think, which I don't feel like I do. So I don't gravitate towards gray. I gravitate towards brighter colors, as you may have noticed. So, but
it's all good. Everybody's got their color schemes that they like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think I was saying to Sue, no, I was saying to Deb. That other one.
We're so
much alike.
I get confused. No, that we were, we need to go down and meet with, is it Rebel Pearl?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
in Bloomington.
In Bloomington. And talk with, she's the lady that dyed
our
colorway yarn. Yeah. And,
the flock around twist. Flock around twist and flock around spiral.
Okay. And
Rebel
anyway,
Pearl,
so
if you want our colorway, that you just put that in the
But anyway, I would like to talk with her about doing a fade.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Like my color in the flock around spiral and twist is turquoise, and what I would like is
whatever. Jeez, you two.
I would like to have
sitting between frick and frack.
We practice this on Wednesday. Okay, so what are we going to do to Sue on Sunday? And then we ask all the waiters and waitresses, and they give us tips to bring up that. Yeah. Anyway, so
what's her name again? Mary.
Mary.
And so Mary, watch out. We want to come down and pick your brain and create a fade using our individual colors.
Yeah, individual colors. That'd be fun. Like yours would be a tealy, yours would be a pinky, and mine would be a purpley.
Who's going to actually knit up a sample of something with
eventually
3 colors or 3 skeins? 3 skeins or 5?
Uh-huh.
We haven't
got that far. We need to talk to Mary.
Listen, we have Dr. Mary, and we haven't even discussed. We just sort of threw this out at lunch.
Oh, we throw out all kinds of things at lunch that we don't tell you about.
Yeah. Sometimes I write them down, and then I forget to put the piece of paper in my pocket, which is good for you. Hey, everybody, did you see Sue's new ponytail? Isn't this cute?
It's not new. It's my hair. I didn't buy it. It's not like it's fake or anything.
No, but you always say how big and fuzzy, but it's beautiful. But it's real fuzzy, but it's cute. She got a new curling iron. Dryer thing.
I got a new blow dryer.
Did you?
Yeah. I got a round brush.
No, I was looking at one of those, but then I thought it's going to straighten my hair out even more. Yeah. And I have enough trouble as it is.
We should get you on QVC or HSN or one of those things and let them try their product on you, and you can prove them wrong. Oh my
gosh. Yeah, I had to prove them wrong.
I have a pan from a toaster oven that we got as a shower present. We've been married 42 years, and I still have this little insert pan. And this thing is so cooked and so coated. And they always say, we can clean anything. You notice on some of these websites, these infomercials, and I'm like, one of these days I'm going to take that pan and I'm going to say, clean this, And Mikey goes, well, what are you going to do if it works?
And then I'll have a brand new 40-year-old pan.
He goes, 40 years of taste is going to be gone.
You got it well seasoned now.
That's what he said. He said it's not going to nothing's going to taste.
Are you eating off of that right now? I mean, does he still cook things on it?
Oh yeah. It comes clean. I mean, when you wash it, the soap doesn't, you don't get a lot of dirt. Every once in a while, if you soak it with Dawn or something and you really scrub it, you might get a little bit of a letter, you know, that pops out at the bottom, you know. But yeah, for 42 plus years, this little pan has been, you know.
What about if you oven cleaner it? If you sprayed it with oven cleaner, would that take it off?
Oh, but that would leave a taste.
Yeah, I know.
That's the other thing. I have a cup, a Yeti cup, that sits beside my recliner, and it's got water in it all the time, ice water. And my cleaning lady washes it. She doesn't rinse it real well. So the first time I use it after.
Oh, so it has soapy taste?
So it tastes soapy.
Oh.
And I always go, oh, damn. Start over because it tastes soapy. So I now know what it's Mrs. Meyer soap tastes like.
Okay. Not good?
Not good.
Well, it's good for the environment, so who cares?
I hope it's good for my insides.
Might not be good for her tummy.
Well, it's good for the body.
Well, I don't really get that much, but yeah.
Yeah.
You get the flavor taste.
I get the flavor.
So on that note, we got anything else, guys?
Hi, Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
Hi, Tori.
Hi, Tori. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Tim.
Hi there.
Cheryl.
I think we got it.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl.
I hope you're doing okay.
Who's Cheryl?
In Texas.
Oh, well, that's Valerie.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Valerie.
Valerie.
Well, I think there are,
oh my God, my brain is just fried. I'm just going to bury myself right now.
Aw.
Yeah, Valerie, you're okay in
Valerie,
Texas.
I hope you're okay in Texas.
Well, I think Texas
All
is
of our
getting
Texas
back.
people are.
Yeah. I think they're getting back to normal.
Yeah, shall we send money to pay your electric bill?
Oh, I feel for those people. Like I said to Mikey, I said, I understand the concept of what they signed up for. Okay, the whole bit. But
well, and
except
they were told.
Why all of a sudden are they like? Do they bill them on that every day? You know what I mean? Like here
how
in
often
Indiana,
do they get a bill?
You got a bill once a month, and sometimes it's really huge, and sometimes because it was really hot or really cold, and so your bill goes up. But these people were getting bills after 2 days. I mean, like
$18,000, and I thought,
know.
holy crap, that would take care of my vacation budget.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Well, mine would
I don't
never
have
be.
that much in my vacation budget.
Well, I got a windfall, an unexpected check.
It was a government check? It was a second stimulus check.
No.
What was it?
No.
What'd you
get? It's from the government, but it's not a stimulus check. I just got it, I don't know, this week.
Well, what'd the letter say?
The letter said, there was no letter. It just was the check.
I'd be real careful with that.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I was going to use it to go to Disney with you.
Well, yeah, that's still on hold. Doc's getting her first shot, then she's getting her second shot. And now my husband finally said, hey, maybe I'll go with you. I'm like, no, you're not going. And Gail's like, what do you mean he can't go? It's my place. And I'm like, no, he can't go. I said, I spend way too much time with him now. I'm not going on vacation with him.
Anyway.
You know, not happening, So anyhow.
I don't think I don't have anything else this week.
I don't either.
I could make something up, but
I didn't really do a whole lot this last week, so.
Nope, didn't feel good this week, so it was just kind of a little bit of an.
And I'm feeling better because
tomorrow.
my Tylenol arthritis strength is working on my back.
Good.
Well, that's good.
Glad to hear that.
So
yeah.
Well, we're doing good. And tomorrow is March 1st. And then, what is it, the 15th is the Ides of March?
Yeah.
Okay, so then we have St. Patrick's Day in March. We have the first day of spring in March. March is going to be a busy month for us. And we have basketball. And everybody's like...
And the birthday.
And the birthday.
Oh!
Marsh's birthday. Right.
Marsh's birthday.
Yeah,
Marsh's birthday is this month.
Yeah.
Or next, March. In March. Marsh's birthday is in March.
We could sing happy birthday on the
appropriate weekend, we will.
Yeah.
For Marsha? Of course we will.
Whoever's...
You wait. Wait until I have to go to the dollar store. Wait. So, we'll have it all set for you. You can all be part of
I will
wonderful
get out
birthday.
the vacuum cleaner for you if there's way too much glitter involved. You can vacuum here.
I'm going to talk to Jamie to make sure the cleaning lady comes on
He would put a tarp down.
Oh, yeah.
He would just put a tarp.
That's
Just put a tarp down.
Yeah,
This
that'll
is
be a
going to
good
be a
idea.
crime scene, I think.
So, yeah. If she didn't have it, we'll have to we'll let you guys know when the party's going to be so that you can be all ready for the
we
party.
could have cake.
We're going to have cake. We're going to let them eat cake. So stay safe, stay happy.
Stay knitting.
Enjoy your week. And enjoy spring coming.
Oh, and leave comments. And subscribe. And
all that fun stuff that she says every week and don't pay any attention to her.
Yeah.
no, pay attention to me.
Oh, okay. Pay attention to her, not me.
Right.
There you go.
Bye,
Bye, guys.
everybody. Look, I can turn it off without getting all the way around, maybe.